The thing that's weird about the DLC bosses in terms of, like, difficulty is, you play them as Miss Chalice. And Miss Chalice has, like, a different moveset, and arguably is easier to play than Cuphead or Bugman, as long as you get the abilities down. So I kind of want to play through these bosses as Cuphead, and then play through them as Miss Chalice. Exhausted the opening shift life in waking up at 3 a.m. has my days and nights all weirded out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I hate that. It's awful. I never had it that bad waking up at 3 a.m., but I think I was working... Well, maybe I was waking up at 4:30. I did a morning kitchen shift one summer. And I think I was waking up at 4 every morning. And it was... Man, it just had me so weird. It had me, like, conked out. And we were working till... We'd work the kitchen till, like, 2 or 3 p.m. But then we were working around doing the rest of the stuff till, like, 8 or 9 p.m. So I was still going to bed at, like, 10 or 11. And then getting up at 4 the next day. So it was a rough summer. It was a rough summer. All that to say, I know how awful it is to feel like your days are just, like, completely out of whack. Yo, what up, Roy? How you doing? It's great to see you today, my friend. How's your day going? We're starting the DLC today. We got through the base game. I remember being really impressed with this DLC. Really loving every second of it. Super exhausted after a long day. I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, now is a great time to relax. Put your feet up. And chill out. What did you end up doing today that's got you so exhausted? Look at that salt shaker like he's not going to betray us. Look at him. Look how happy he looks. Look at this two-faced monster. He is just jazzed to be here. You are the salt. I tried learning swimming and then played some badminton and basketball. Very nice. Very nice. How did swimming go for you? Is it charm? Yeah, it's under charm. Astral cookie. Recipe for Miss Chalice. Okay, this is like the Miss Chalice tutorial, which I'm gonna need. Because I don't remember. Oh yeah, she's got a double jump. She parries via her dash. And then she has a built-in invincibility. Yeah, doesn't the does the dash reset the double jump? It does. Right, that's why she feels so broken. She's got a built-in iframes. She's got a double jump. And her parry is a dash, which is, in my opinion, way easier than slapping off of stuff. I don't know how to swim, but I need to learn. Why do you need to learn? Yo, what up, Pebble Pan? How you doing? Great to see you. I mean, I think everyone should know how to swim just in case of emergencies. That's a personal thing. But I've actually been a lifeguard for 3 summers. And boy, was that a lot of fun. I love the water. So again, I think everyone should learn how to swim. And I know you can do it, Roy. I know you got it in you. Helps with my back issues. I got you. What kind of... I mean, you know, you don't have to answer that if it's too personal. I've also got lower back issues myself. So, a fellow person with back problems. Although, yours might be quite more serious than mine is. Mine is mostly just a very curved spine and hips. Spine issues. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I can totally tell where you're... Or I totally know where you're coming from, you know? And man, swimming really does help with that. Helps loosen things up. Pebbleban, how you doing today? It's great to have you here. Hopefully you're having a swell day. I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to play through these as Miss Chalice or just run them as Cuphead. I don't think I ever ran them as Cuphead. I only ever played Miss Chalice because it was like, yeah, it's Miss Chalice. You play, you know, you play the thing. But I think I'm actually going to try to run it like I would run a normal round, and then we'll come back and play through as Miss Chalice. I saw you play Zelda on TikTok and thought, what a handsome fellow, and so I'm here. Yo, I appreciate that, Pebble Band. That is very kind of you. That is very kind to say. I always try to dress to impress. You said water gang as I'm like slurping down my cold coffee here. What up, Breen? How you doing? How you doing this wonderful fine day? It's so good to see you, bud. I've been missing your Blueprint streams. And missing them as in not being there, and missing them as in also, you know, yearning to see them. It's a double meaning there. So yeah, we're gonna try to... Okay, we're gonna immediately get hit. Good. We're gonna try to play through these as Cuphead. I kind of just want to see the difference. I feel like Miss Chalice is almost too easy. Okay, well I say that, and now I'm just immediately getting wrecked. We're in the first phase still. Okay, first phase over. I actually don't remember who comes next. Is it the dancer? Yeah, it's the dancer. The problem is, with some of these bosses... Yeah, see, I'm already hit. Some of these bosses, I feel like you almost have to play Chalice, because she's got that invulnerability role that really just kind of saves you. So, Pebble Band, normally we would be playing Zelda, but we're going to play Twilight Princess starting Monday. I was postponing it. We finished Minish Cap on Monday. And while the TikToks do come out like regularly, they're usually about a week or so behind when it comes to the game. So even though we finished... Wow, I'm getting wrecked here. Even though we finished Minish Cap, and we're moving on to Twilight Princess, we're starting it on Monday. I had a buddy who was really excited about the Twilight Princess streams. And so... Wow, I'm throwing. Okay. Really excited about the Twilight Princess streams, so I was like, nah, we'll hold it off till you get back. They're out of town, so... Okay, now I'm gonna focus up and give this, this gangster bug, you know, what for. See if I can pull it off. It really is so much harder, though, playing this as Cuphead. I remember this not being really as much of an issue as Miss Chalice. Does Miss Chalice have, like, her own set of guns, too? Yeah, so I went into it. Okay, made it through that phase. Now the giant anteater, I do remember that. And I immediately died. Unfortunate. I've been missing your streams too. My schedule is a bit different now, so hopefully I can catch more in the future. That'd be awesome. We love having you here, Breen. Oh yeah, TP is my favorite. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. We're going to give this one more go. I don't want to be hard stuck on this for forever. Also embarrassing myself. You know, for those of y'all that are here today and weren't here yesterday, I swear I played through the base game like a professional. I say that, I'd immediately get hit. Maybe I'm just rusty on this DLC. Cool, I got blown up by a bomb. I don't know why I tried to take a shot there. Or maybe I'm just bad and I'm just trying to cope. Oh, I recently got into playing retro games. Got myself a Retroid Pocket 5. I got all Zelda's, Pokemon, and Mario's and Castlevania's to play. I only had Game Boy Advance and Switch, so now I got almost all Nintendo games to play. That's amazing. I've really been thinking about investing in one of those handhelds. I think that'd just be I think that'd be awesome to just have, just kind of in general, you know, just whenever I want to just have the handheld to play. I think that was one of the nice things about having handheld gaming back in the day. Didn't even see that guy. Didn't even see him coming. Oh, I hit something else that wasn't him. I was hoping he was one shot. Still not one shot. I've missed a lot, apparently. Okay. Phase 2, we got 2 HP. That's where I like to be. Let's see if we can get past this without losing it. And we immediately lost it. Good. Good, 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 good. And, yeah. I saw that one coming, but I just couldn't get the timing right. Okay. Screw it. Never mind. Too difficult to do these as Cuphead. I'm going straight to Miss Chalice. Maybe that'll fix me up here. I've never played Cuphead, so I'm deliberately not paying too much attention to the gameplay. So as far as I'm concerned, you're doing great. Yeah, I appreciate that. Listen, I think you'd like Cuphead. I think if you're a Hollow Knight Silksong enjoyer and you like difficulty, I think those people would like Cuphead pretty much. Of course, now I'm having to, like, relearn the moveset here. But it's going a lot better, this phase. Come on, man. Just get knocked out already. Thank you. Oh, my nose is itching at just the worst time possible. That was scary. That was some scary stuff there. I don't know what her... Oh, it's up and down. Right. It is not left and right. It is up and down with the giant blast. God, soldier, what's up, buddy? We were just talking about you. How you doing, bud? It's great to see you. Stop spitting out bugs. Just die already, you anteater, and then they do the fake knockout. I did fall for this the first time I played. I did fall for the knockout the first time. I actually don't know what the name of these guys are. I'm gonna have to read the little the soul contract, if you will. Oh, they don't have a contract, just the distillery dough. Well, then what is the name of these guys? The Moonshine Mob. Okay, okay. So we've been doing a difficulty tier list, okay? In terms of difficulty, I feel like I have to play these DLC bosses as Miss Chalice because they're kind of designed that way. I just tried to play the Moonshine Mob as Cuphead, and it was a nightmare. So we're just going to stick to it from the frame of reference as the Moonshine Mob. We're going to play them out as, you know, Miss Chalice is going to be the frame of reference, is what I'm saying. We're going to use this as the icon. I would say they're kind of like the had to try, but they're not too difficult. So all of these guys are part of that mob boss. So we're going to put these bad boys down here. We're going to have the big snail as the icon for that. But in my opinion, I'm putting them on medium. As soon as I switched to Miss Chalice, it was just night and day difference. Maybe making me sweat. I feel like it's kind of in between making me sweat and I had to try. But for right now, we'll leave them on I had to try. I kind of want to see where the other DLCs fall under. Again, I'm loving this tier list, whoever made this. But, you know, when you've got bosses that are kind of just phases in a singular boss fight, I've just kind of left them down here. So if you see something down here where you're like, wait, that's up here, like the robot, I'm just doing this for robot. Dr. Call's robot is just up here as opposed to Dr. Call himself. I'm just leaving him down. Just to clear up confusion. You know what I mean? Just to clear up confusion. Tired, sore, sunburnt, but I'm living the dream. That's what I love to hear, dude. That's what I love to hear. I will probably wait one generation and upgrade it to the Retroid Pocket 7 for better emulation, and I'll switch games to work. I didn't realize the Switch games were ever going to work on emulation like that. That's really impressive, to be honest. I kind of want to do... I actually really like these chess pieces. This is like a little mini game. Also, I love the claymation in the background. I'm a big claymation fan. King of Games. I think it's like chess pieces, if I remember correctly. And level 1, we start with the we start with the pawns. And we've got to parry all of the pawns, and that's how we win. We can't hurt them. We can't shoot them. The ones that are no longer having heads, I can't even parry anymore. So I just kind of got to wait patiently. And I blew it. Oi. Oi! I think I will rank these individually. I shouldn't have been talking while I was doing it. I should have just focused on doing it. Ouch. Oh, come on. Okay, I kind of messed up there. Man, I was so close. Holy cow. I was so close. I feel like this one is actually weirdly more difficult than the other challenges. There's just so many of them. Come on. Okay, there we go. Finally. Yeah, that time I did it perfectly. No hits, nothing. But man, it took me a minute to get the rhythm down. That's for sure. Bro, have you seen the changes coming to Marvel Rivals? I have not. You're gonna have to give me the rundown. All right, so switching back to the tier list, we got the pawn pieces. I'm gonna put them on. I had to try. I mean, definitely not Child's Play. Like, I actually had to lock in there for a second and actually do it. But I definitely don't think it's in the making me sweat territory. In fact, if I had to guess just based off of memory, I don't think any of these chess minigame characters are really above the I had to try. Not that they're like super duper easy, but they're definitely not the most difficult thing in the game. That's for sure. That's for certain. God Soldier, tell me all about them. Tell me all the changes. Oh yeah, this is my jam. I can't give you a rundown. They essentially completely remaking the game. It looks like, what? What? That's got, listen, I don't think you're a guy that exaggerates, but that's gotta be a slight exaggeration, right? What do you mean? It's no longer a 6v6 hero shooter? They're like, we're going full PvE. We took all competitive stuff out. Bro, dropping some coins on my head. I just watched an hour and a half worth of videos from Flats detailing everything, if that gives you an idea. Well, listen, I love Flats. You know I do. But I also know that he can talk for a long time. He can turn, I did not mean, oh no, they kicked me out. I've never exaggerated once in my life. He can turn a, you ever watch his TikTok react videos? They're 10 minutes long and he reacts to like 3 TikToks. I respect and I like Flats a lot. No, his edited videos. Even still. I mean, an hour and a half is a long time even for him. So, now that we have your money for skins and sprays, we're remaking the game. Yeah, that is an interesting tactic. So are they just like making wild balances? Like, what's going on? Alright, this is the knight. I remember this one being really annoying. Okay. I don't know why I got greedy for a second hit there. I think this one was annoying because it just takes forever for him to attack. He just keeps doing the stupid taunting move. It's like, big dog, come at me. Long note, thank you so much for the subscription. The gifted subscription to Franny Pack 85. Hey, I appreciate that gifted sub. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. He won't stop with the taunting. Big dog, fight me. Big dog, hit me with your best shot. It's all about patience. Battle of a trip. I'm a fool. I'm a fool in a man's body. All about patience, as I was saying. Although this guy is a lot like me. If I swung once with a sword, I'd also be immediately out of breath. I'd be huffing and puffing. Can't even lie. Can't even lie. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going for that move anymore. I'm gonna wait till he's huffing and puffing. Apparently I can't get the timing on it. Almost tried it again. Almost got greedy. How many hits do you take? No, don't taunt me. I taunt you. Don't taunt me. I taunt you. I'm scared I'm going to dash into him and just take another hit for no reason. That's literally all the damage has been done has been me just mistiming and hitting wrong. Oh, for crying out loud. No, don't taunt me. Don't do it. Oi, oi, oi. I died. See? See, I got greedy. It's gonna be like, oh man, I still had multiple hits left. Long note, great to see you. I read that as significantly long not, and immediately thought there was an imposter. Your Italian cousin. They've rebuilt the team-up system from the ground up. Every hero has a new team-up, a new character. Black Widow, complete rework, massive balance changes, and I'm sure I'm forgetting other stuff. I remember seeing something about the Black Widow changes. My day was good, my evening less good. Friend made me buy Fallout New Vegas. We spent... Oop, I did not mean to be holding that. We spent the last 2 hours and 25 minutes trying to make it run. It still crashes on startup. What? That sounds like Fallout New Vegas, but once you figure it out, it's pretty good. I tried everything, every trick in the book. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. There's nothing, I think, more frustrating than getting a new game and then it being incapable of getting it to run. That is, that's up there with things that are just like the worst. God, dude, I gotta do this entire fight again. All because I couldn't time that. We're gonna time it a little bit sooner from now on. We're gonna be a little bit more aggressive if we can, because I don't want to be here fighting this horse all my life. Gotta get those hits in when I can. I think that's what I always hated about this fight, is it just feels like forever. The other ones always felt so fast. It's like a really... Oh, come on. He hit me on the backswing? Are you serious right now? Also, Horizon, what's up, buddy? I didn't see your message just yet, but hello. Got me on the backswing. Okay, I can get 2 hits on that one. Starting to get a little bit more greedy. My impatience grows. I often talk and preach about being patient in tough boss fights and just taking your time. You know, there's no rush. There's not a timer up there. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. The greed. It's nothing but greed and impatience. I'm gonna win this. Just take it easy. Just take it easy, dude. No more mistakes. Stop yapping. He's gonna taunt me for the 10 years. There we go. See? 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 Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Gosh, that fight takes forever. Supposedly you need the engine update, anti-crash, and 4G memory update mods to help. What? But beating a horse for content is what streamers are best at. As a software dealer by profession, yes, you were correct in your assumption. At this point, I'm just going to play Terraria with a gun mod or something and pretend. I mean, basically the same thing, right? Okay, Knight. Knight, boss. I don't know what to call him. I think it's child's play. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, idiot, you got hit several times. Listen, as long as you don't rush it, it's probably one of the easiest fights in the game. If you get impatient and you're also talking to people who are having conversations about different stuff at the same time, it makes it a little bit more difficult, you know? And also, I suck at video games, but that doesn't mean that the horse is hard. It just means that I'm bad, okay? Get over it. Did that correctly. There we go. Okay. I don't think I've been marking any of these, so I'm an idiot. Have you tried praising Todd Howard might help you sacrifice a chicken to earn his favor? True. Did I just immediately jump into the next one? I did not mean to do this. I was ready to take a break from these bad boys. Okay, so bishop time. I actually think this is probably my favorite. It's so fun. Got to touch all the candles, and then he's vulnerable again. And with Chalice's, like, superior movement over the Cuphead brothers, it makes this fight a lot of fun. Weirdly enough, I feel like this one's harder than the Knight. Like, in terms of just, like, having to deal with so much more on the screen. But it's just so much more fun that I don't even mind it. Like, the other one, I feel like is so boring, because you're just waiting for him to do something. While this one, it's like, no, I get to be active. Easy peasy. Again, weirdly enough, I think that's harder than the Knight one. But I don't have to be patient. I just get to start swinging right off the rip. Okay? And then as soon as I hit it, boom. Candles, boom. I'm constantly moving. I would put... If we put the Knight on Child's Play, I think the Bishop has got to at least be I had to try. Again, weirdly enough, I just demolished the Bishop. This one took me a lot longer, but it was just because, like, I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. This is boring. I don't want to wait to counterattack. I want to be on the offensive. Bishop's probably one of the most fun. I put it in the I had to try because despite me not having you definitely will. That was not what I meant by any of that. I was trying. That was me sweating. I could dance to this music all day. So God Soldier, the changes in Marvel Rivals, do you think those are going to be good changes? Do they make you excited to play the game again? Carl constantly flaunts his skill in front of his viewers. I do not. Okay? I am the first person to tell y'all I am not a good gamer. Only a couple months ago, he flexed how he never died in a single Zelda game. That was until Minish Cap. That was until Minish Cap, the final boss. Dust Bunny, I think, pointed out, he was like, is this your first ever, like, actual death? Like, your first game over in any of the Zelda games? And I was like, yeah, dude. This body boss is no joke. Beating horses and slapping around bishops, there's a joke in there somewhere. You are statistically an above-average gamer depending on the metric you use. Tell that to my comment section. Ha-ha! Bazinga! Bazinga! Should we just do all of these? No, I want to switch it up. I'll come back. Y'all are fun. I'll come back later. Let's do one that I don't have fun doing. Like Esther Winchester. Actually, this one's pretty fun. I don't remember this one ever being that bad. I don't remember the difference between Miss Chalice as an airplane. Ow! She throws like little tiny bombs. But those go way faster, I feel like. Also, I've already been hit twice. That's awesome. Oh, 3 times for me? I'm already immediately going to have to replay this level because I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry, did the bird hit me on the rebound? I feel like there's a lot of visual clutter when it comes to this boss fight in particular. As if visual clutter is not a problem on all of the Cuphead levels. I know this is going to sound weird. I wish there was like an invulnerable mode or a mode that you could turn on to make you like yourself invincible so you could just like sit back and just appreciate the animations. Of course, then people would just use it to like learn all the attack patterns and practice and make it too easy. But it's like, man, I just want to... Instead of just dodging, I think it'd be cool to... What does this do? I'm going in! Instead of just dodging, I think it'd be fun to actually sit back and see the animations. Because I'm not even looking at the character right now. I'm just looking at what to dodge. It's not helping. I'm still very bad. But I wish I had a moment to just take a breather and look at the fact that she's sausages. I kind of forgot about that. I'm not going to lie. She's now flying sausages. Okay, now she's a can of sausages. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Why does that feel like it's in her intestines? I'm not gonna lie, I did not remember this boss fight as much as the other ones. Music's 10 out of 10, though. Please die already! Good lord. I don't think there's gonna be any in the DLC that are like easy peasy. I think they're all pretty dang tough. Now that one, probably not the toughest. Probably not the toughest I've gone up against. What was her name? Something Winchester, right? Dean and Sam are going to be pissed. Esther Winchester. Esther Winchester. Let's see what we're working with here. Where you at, Esther? Esther Winchester, I think, is going to go in the making me sweat column. Again, no, not the making me... Well, I don't know. This is pretty hard. I don't think it was that hard, if I'm being honest. I think the hardest part is the first phase when you can't see anything. I think we'll put it in the ad to try. Anything here and up is kind of like, yeah, that felt like a challenge. Anything right here is like, there was a challenge, but also I don't think it's that bad. Anything in easy peasy is obviously the absolute easiest. This, again, I'd like to reiterate, is just mini bosses. They're just not being counted. They're in their own category. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'd say she's a medium rare. Okay. That's a 10 out of 10 joke. That's a good one. Depending on the metric, he could also be the worst, or in the top 1 percentile. Only 30% of players beat games. You've hardly beaten like a dozen on the stream this year, Mr. Outlier over here. Yeah, but does beating games make me good at them? He's far above the skill set of an IGN reviewer playing one-handed while balancing a laptop, and that's all I need to know. That is a very low bar, though. I do think you should remove the mini-boss category. It clutters the visuals. Yeah, but then I just have a bunch of bosses down here that are just... I don't think I can delete them, can I? If I hit the delete button, it's probably going to, like, backspace the... Sorry, on the wrong tab. But now it's just, like, a real mess. A real mess. I'm going to try to put the bosses that are actually bosses at the front here. Like that we have to fight from this point on. Who's this devil and angel? I actually can't remember. Ah, Mr. King Dice. I don't know the rest of the song. I think that's it. I think it's just these. 1, 2, Nope, you're not even in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only got 6 left. All of these other ones are either phases and bosses or they're like side mini bosses kind of thing. Delete row. It's been deleted. Mr. King Dice. You said only 30% of players beat games. You've already beaten like a dozen on this stream this year, Mr. Outlier over here. But then he said if beating games is our metric, Carl is better at video games than professional esports players, which is true, I am. Come at me, bro. Well, you can't just mix up metrics like that. Of course you can. Our media does it all the time. Oh my gosh, Bunny. Doesn't beating the game prove you've achieved the required skill to level? I see what you're saying. Because if I sucked so bad at video games, if I was terrible at video games, it would take me forever to beat them. Because I get stuck in areas. Like one of these bosses. Gnome Way Out. Glumstone the Giant. Alright, Glumstone the Giant. I see what you're saying. And I agree, that does make me better than esports gamers. That was a joke! Geese crossing! Oh! Actually, I don't know what to do there. Do I just dip down below? What is even hitting me? Okay, I have taken 3 hits in that first phase alone. What just even happened? Okay, we're still in it, although I fear that this next part is extremely hard from what I remember. There we go, let's go. Good lord. You know, first try this time around, but I think this boss is actually very hard. I think that boss fight is very hard. And really, it's just that first phase with all the gnomes and stuff. I feel like that opening, there's so much happening on screen that it's so hard to keep up with, which is, you know, typical of a lot of the difficult bosses here. But then you get back to that bottom part, or sorry, the last part, and you're like in the stomach, and the platforms are disappearing unless you parry them. Dude, I'm not going to say, I already forgot his name. I'm not going to say Glumstone the Giant by any means is one of the hardest bosses, but I am going to say that he is definitely making me sweat. He is up there in the very formidable bosses. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to put him in the Giga bosses because I remember the first time I ever played him, I was stuck on him for a while. Easily beats boss first try. This boss is so hard, wipes forehead. Listen, just because I can beat it doesn't mean that it's easy. You also have to realize, I've played a lot of Cuphead. How many hours have I put into this game? I actually don't know. 48 hours. Probably as of today, 48. It was like 47.9, but I'm sure we're gonna pass that up. Oh, so someone's suddenly good at video games? I'm not good at video games. I've played this game a lot. This isn't an innate ability that I've just had. It's a me practicing a lot. I've developed the skill of it over time. Let's go ahead and do the King's Leap. Let's get the rest of these out of the way. I actually don't remember the queen at all. This is the rook. And I remember what I have to do for the rook. I have to juggle the decapitated heads, by the way, back into him to hurt him. You see these sparks now. So now I'm having to deal with sparks, the juggling, and missing out, not getting hit with them, apparently, too. And not getting hit by the skulls. It's a lot to juggle, if you will. Haha! Okay, that's what I get for making a bad joke. That's what I get. I deserve to get hit there. Where did that last one go? What the... Why? Okay, double hitting them seems to just launch them up in the air. This reminds me of a level in Earthworm Jim 3. Where you have to, like, catch puppies from falling on the ground, which, by the way, what a sadistic game. And you have, like, this giant marshmallow. And you literally have to kind of juggle them, like I'm doing now, and get them across to safety. And I was really hoping that was going to be a knockout. I'm stressing a little bit here. There we go. Oh my good lord. Did I just hear an Earthworm Jim reference? Dude, I love Earthworm Jim, okay? Those games are awesome. They're weird. It wasn't Earthworm Jim 3, it was Earthworm Jim 2. What am I doing? What am I talking about? Alright, the rook. The old rook. That's easily making me sweat. That's easily making me sweat. That was not easy whatsoever. There's so much you have to do there. And like with a lot of bosses where you're just kind of like standing in the back and just dodging projectiles, most of the time you can just shoot. You just hold the shoot button and you just pray that the bullets are hitting and you're just trying to focus on not getting hit. In that one, it's like, nope, you gotta juggle. You gotta juggle the heads and bounce them back while also not getting hit by the heads, while not getting hit by the skulls and not getting hit by the sparks. I'd say making me sweat. I don't know if I'd say Gigaboss. If it was longer and there was like maybe even... If there was another step where like something was falling from the sky as well, I think it'd go up to Gigaboss level, but I don't know if I'd say it's up to Gigaboss status as is. By the way, Carl, you've played Cuphead like 5 times as much as I have. I love me some Cuphead. It's been a game that I'm just like, oh, I don't know what to play today. I can play some Cuphead. Cuphead is like a fallback comfort game for me, which I think is really fascinating because most people find this game either infuriating or very difficult. And it's like something that I've played so much that I like have a fun time with it. I don't get stuck anymore with it. I don't get, you know, too frustrated. I wouldn't say I wouldn't get frustrated at all. But it's weirdly like a comfort game. I love everything about it. Art style, music. Now that said, am I going to start speedrunning it? Probably not. I don't think I have that skill. I have just enough skill to come in and play it and then go, yeah, this game's great. And then not pick it up for like another 3 to 6 months. And then randomly pick it up again. Gigaboss, I prefer Terrabosses and a Petaboss on the side every once in a while. Petaboss sounds like a zoo. Dark Souls for me, I put around 289 into Dark Souls now that I'm checking 189. That's a lot. That's a freaking lot, dude. The only problem with like games like that is like I don't feel like I can get into those and just like play them nonchalantly. I remember this fight being hard mostly because it's hard to aim the freaking cannons. If you're bad like me. Which is valid because I'm the one playing. So if you're bad, it's going to be difficult. But a cool concept, nevertheless. Got him. Oh. Too far. Having some depth perception problems today. At least that's my excuse for now. If I come up with a better one, I'll use that. The sun was in my eyes. Just then. Stop throwing your valuables at me! Down with the monarch. Nope, that's a weird thing to say. I was gonna say down with the system, but then I directly took a shot at the queen. God save the queen, sorry. Honestly, when it comes down to it, I feel like the queen is actually on the easier side. I feel like she's easier. I felt like that was easier than the bishop and even the pawns, dude. The pawns were annoying. But definitely not harder than the rook. Harder than the knight. But in terms of difficulty, I think she's just, I had to try, but I'm not like really sweating it out here. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Cause I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it really bad. Oh yes, I'm bad. I'm bad. Look, I don't watch you because you're good at games. Or because you're funny. Or because you play things I enjoy. Or because you're TikTok famous. Or because you're a friend. I do it because you're a genuine person, and I don't know where I was going with that. I was expecting a snarky insult at the end, Dust Bunny. So I really appreciate, that's why I was reading it that way. I really appreciate you saying that. I really appreciate that. Although, that said, I think you just insinuate I'm not good at games, funny, or all of those things. But I appreciate the kindness that was at the end there. What queen is that too soon? Yeah, I shouldn't have said it myself. You hear it from Arcademic. I could beat up Queen Elizabeth II. I took. Okay. Just all this World Cup's just got me angry. I'm just kidding. I remember this boss being rough. Mortimer Freeze, baby. Mortimer Freeze. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do it. Terrible, terrible start. I forgot that I could double jump. I forgot that I could double jump. I kind of forgot that I could double jump. Hey, stop it. Oh, I knew I was going to roll into one of those bad boys. All right, second phase. He becomes an absolute nightmare. A fridge, my one true enemy. My biggest nemesis. Stop. Stop. I knew I was going to get hit there. Crud. I actually feel like the final phase of this fight is extremely difficult. Isn't he like he's a giant snowflake? Eyeball! I don't know how I dodged that. I'm not even going to lie to you. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Bad things are happening. Okay, we're good. We recovered. No reason to freak out. We got him. This game's easy, actually. It's actually the easiest game I've ever played in my life. So, no reason to panic. No reason to panic. Dude, I think that's one of the hardest bosses in the game. I remember Mortimer Freeze taking me forever. Look at that. C+ was a new record on him. That tells you. That tells it all right there, okay? I don't think Mortimer Freeze is a slouch by any means. I think Mortimer Freeze might be Giga Boss level. We're just going to do his first form, Old Mortimer here. I think he's so tough. That first phase is kind of like, okay, this is a little tough. He's throwing stuff on the ground. He's throwing projectiles. But the second phase, when he turns into the fridge and you've got things flying down at you and he's launching ice at you and he's rolling at you. And then it's like, hey, start jumping on platforms while dodging all of this stuff. A nightmare. A nightmare. Difficult. So difficult. Redonkulous. I'm going to cut that word out because that makes me seem like such a millennial. I'm not going to say that in the clip. Absolute cringe. Keep it in, I dare you? Okay, fine. When you put it that way. I have all this money and nothing to spend it on. Words I will never, ever, ever say in my life, ever. A simple bauble of unknown origin. Do not kill the part of yourself that is cringe. Kill the part of yourself that cringes. Confucius. That's very good. That's some good stuff right there. I appreciate that. I appreciate that nugget of wisdom. Whetstone. Your first parry move doubles as a damaging axe attack. What? That's really good too. All of these are really good. I'm officially out of money again. For some reason, there is a statue of Confucius in the Houston Century Garden. They just love some wisdom, you know? Oh, that's the... I've been putting off a fight. I think this is one of the... I think this is by far one of the more tough fights in the game. I didn't even look at the name. This boss fight is freaking tough, from what I remember. I remember this boss fight always stressing me out. Okay. Less talky, more focus. Got it. I just realized he's shooting his tattoos at me. I was about to say, can I shoot these? Like, what? Alright, phase 1 complete. Can I just destroy these guys immediately? Sick. What do I even shoot here? What do I shoot? Yeah, this is what I shoot. The yellow ones you don't jump over, the red ones you do jump over. And oh, look at that. We're in hell. Everything's reversed. Okay, okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I can't remember which ones I jump and which ones I don't. Yellow I don't jump. Okay, sure, just double jump. Come on, don't disappear. Let me get the full blast off. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're doing great. We still got 3 HP, dude. We're killing it. We're actually doing so good. I know I can parry that laser. I'm just too scared. I'm too scared, okay? I'm a coward. Ah! I'm gonna throw up being sideways. We did it. Oh. Now I get it. You're sitting here thinking, but you did it. You did it, you know, while you were yapping the entire time. It can't be that hard if you were yapping the entire time. Au contraire, I don't even know what this boss's name is. They're going to the tippy top. This one was an absolute nightmare. Okay? I remember playing this one for what felt like forever. So me coming back and first timing it, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that skill. That does not mean that boss is not difficult. I'm trying to get back to so I can say the name. What was the name? The Howling Aces, dude. The Howling Aces can get out of my life for the rest of it, okay? Get out of here. Get out of here. What a nightmare. Sorry, I had to disappear because of the children. What'd I miss? Did you clip it? I'm clipping literally every single fight. And also talking about the difficulty on the tier lists. And then they're all going to be chopped up. And they're all going to be put on TikTok. I don't know when. Because there's like 40 bosses. So, I mean, I say 40 bosses. What is that? There's 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 29, there's going to be one more. 30. So 30 TikTok clips. Good lord. Good lord. Has Studio MDHR mentioned what their animation process is? Obviously it's by hand, but their actual animation process, I have no idea. I can't remember what this is. Let's just hard force it, you know? Okay. So it's got to be this one. Why are you lying to me? Oh, this is weird. So, yeah, it looks like you can do the first two regardless. Well, then I have no idea what it could be. You missed me and Long Note getting into a huge fight, making Carl cry on stream. Apparently, I missed that too, because I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you saying? An audience at last. The climbing contest medal ceremony is about to begin. I'm the winner, and all's right in the world. Second place just ain't right. Down 1 place from last year. I remember there's like a puzzle here. Worse than last year. Down to 3rd place. I was intentionally spreading false information. That happened. Like, that doesn't happen every stream. Mostly the me crying part. That contest of skill, that broken artifact, the eerie graveyard. I have discovered potent astral energies in all of these places. There must be an order and method to it. What's the broken artifact? Why are you making stuff up? Music's really good. I perhaps may have been participating in some mischief with that comment. We could all participate in a little bit more mischief in our lives, I think. Methinks. Wild thought, are the paved stones in front of the graveyard clues? They look like they match shapes. 100%, but I feel like I need the 3rd piece to fully understand it. Okay. I'm now over here. He said the contest, the eerie gravestones, and then something else. Something, broken artifact or something like that. Let me just go talk to him again. What does this do? Hey, just give me some money. Sick. What about you? The contest of skill, the broken artifact in this eerie graveyard. I've discovered potent astral energies in all of these places. What? What is he talking about? Broken artifact. I feel like it has to be on this island. They got 1st place. They got 2nd place. Down 1 place from last year. Worse than last year, down to 3rd place. Beats me. And I don't even know if it's necessary. Do I have all the recipe pieces? I do. I got all them ingredients. I think it's just to get the last bits of the coins. That's okay. That's okay. God Soldier, you did not miss anything substantial except me just whooping bad guys. What's this guy's name? Chef Salty Boy? Chef Saltster? Welcome back, you meddlesome brats. No matter, it's too late to stop me now. The Wonder Tart will be my finest work yet. That was my nickname in high school. Bugman, Miss Chalice, you gotta help me. No!
Good day, Orphan. Well done. Now go.
Boy. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to... I was expecting it to bounce. Don't know what I'm doing there. Besides just throwing. Sick, dude! I'm off to an abysmal start with, Good. Good, good, good. This boss really is morbid. I just now noticed how, malicious he's being with everything in the back there. Like, everything's got a face. Which I do not appreciate. Oh. Let's just retry this. Off to a bad start there. There are so many projectiles on this freaking screen, dude. Oops. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. Embarrassing. Oh, poop, dude. Poop. Wouldn't be so bad if the limes didn't squirm after he chopped them up. True. I almost feel as this boss deserves its own tier. It is, in my opinion, 100% the hardest boss in the game. And it's really just this first phase, at least in my opinion. I feel like there's so much happening on the screen here that it's hard to, like, keep up with. And then he's constantly moving in, like, a weird pattern. And it's like you have to see what he's hitting in the background in order to prepare for it, too. So it's like, okay, the strawberries are going to be coming from the sky. And then also trying to get shots in. I mean, it helps that she's got some invulnerability moves, some rolls, a double jump, all that jazz. But it is just like, yeah, we're really making you work for it now. I just feel like maybe it's the jumping fire that just kind of feels like, what is even the point of that, dude? Oh, come on. I didn't parry that? I went under it? Okay, doing good this round. If I remember correctly, it just gets real tough from here on out. Yeah, this is what I remember. Easy peasy. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's really, again, it's really that first phase that is just such a nightmare. Oh. But we did it. But we did it. But easily, I don't even know what this guy's name is. I legit don't know what his name is. Chef Salty Boy? Chef Salt Captain? I don't know. Hey, A+. A perfect score. I'll freaking take it. Okay? Because end of the day, I think he's the hardest boss in the game. I really do. I think he'd be nearly impossible to do as Cuphead or Mugman, which obviously I'm sure someone's done it. So impossible for me. Impossible for me. I'm bad at games. I'm going to try either way. We'll see if we can do it. I do want to run back and try to beat all of these bosses on Cuphead, which I tried with the mob one to begin with, and it was awful. It was so difficult. It was so difficult. So easily, in my opinion, the Chef Boyardee, Captain Salt himself. Where is he? If I can find him, he's right there. I think he's the hardest boss in the game. I think he's really rough. And it really is just that opening phase of just him throwing 1,000 projectiles at you. It's exhausting. I think they call him Salt Baker. That makes sense. He's a baker who's made of salt. That's why they call me Man Streamer. Streamer Man. Boop head. Let's catch up with chat. I just had a kid ask if we could use the screens on the bus to watch Spider-Man. I asked, "Do you have Spider-Man to watch?" He said no. I said, "Then how do you propose we watch it?" He walked away with a very confused look on his face. Been popping in while I do some recording. How's it going? We did it. We did it, good Brian. We finished out the game. Beat out the DLC. Once again, we are victors. How's recording going? What you recording? That's the new version of the old song. The screens on the bus play Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. All through the town. Crazy that I knew exactly what song you were talking about. No, my bakery. You just tried to murder 3 people. Serves them right for duping us. But with the bakery destroyed, you're never gonna get that Wonder Tart chalice. So anyways, Salt Baker's going to jail, right? He's going to jail, right? Nope. Oh, yeah, no, we can skip all this. Never gonna, no. I don't know who said what, but no. Doing some recording for cruise ship auditions. I just left my job recently, so I'm still throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. That would be awesome, dude. Cruise ship auditions. What would you want to be doing? She said, not if some poor soul has to be used. I believe Salt Baker may have just volunteered with an attempted murder. True. True. Just use his soul. Wipe him out. Okay, we're going to see if we can beat some of these bosses as Cupman. I said Cupman. Cuphead. Cuphead. I had a friend who was a cruise liner singer. She loved it for about 5 years. That's sick. Can I even do this? I don't know what boss to... Let's... You know what? Let's Let's commit to the one that I think is probably the scariest. I'm not playing it on expert, though. Maybe I'll come back and play it on expert as Chalice. But for now, we're just Cupheading it. I think the thing that's so difficult about this one is the fact that we're off to an abysmal start. You have to control the platform yourself. You know what I mean? Also, the fact that Miss Chalice has 4 hit points is kind of bonkers to me. Like, that's a huge buff. I don't know how maybe I can duck under those. I can probably duck under them. Playing in the band, I do saxophone woodwinds? Dude, I didn't know you played saxophone. I'm so envious. I've always wanted to learn saxophone. I play a little guitar, bass guitar, nothing fancy. Nothing that I would feel comfortable auditioning with, you know, in terms of skill. I saw that tennis ball coming and there was just no way out. But that's awesome, dude. But also, what a cool job. I died. I died.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Ah! This is significantly harder as Cupman. I knew I was going to get by one of those. I mean, that's what I get for rocking the charge shot here. I'm way too close! I can't even get past... Okay, we're past the first phase. I was literally going to say, I can't even get past the first phase. Cool. 1 HP, though. Really looking rough on me. Really looking rough. Can I do it? I was so close! Ah! Okay, I wasn't actually as close as I thought I was going to be, but ah! He also had the voice of an angel to let him fool you. Your friend on the cruise ship? I really wanted to get back into playing clarinet, but needed it repadded and, well, don't have time to invest, but music is awesome. True. Significantly, eh? Cupman, his father. So props to anyone who keeps their skills up. Yeah, for real. 1 HP in a dream, dude. There was a lot of dreaming going on. That's awesome. I know a few people have done it. It seems to be a mixed bag for some people, but I think it could be a good fit for me. Good brand. Listen, this sounds like glazing. I think you could do anything that you want to, my friend. You always come off as like very charismatic, kind, and capable. At least from the little time that I've gotten to know you. I bet you would do great on a cruise ship. As long as you don't get like seasick or something. I feel like that would be one of the biggest hurdles to overcome. But that's more of a something you can't really control in the situation. That'd be less on you and more on the genetics lottery, if you will. Ah! I tried to duck it, but I wasn't fast enough. I should not have I should have waited till they started spinning, so I could have gotten more damage on more than just one of them. Okay, 2 HP. 2 HP in a dream. We totally got this. We totally got this. I'm feeling confident now, baby. I'm feeling confident now. No one can get me down. No way that wasn't a finish. There we go. There we go. Let's freaking go. We did it. We did it. No, you silly goose, you have the voice of a Catholic altar boy. Eats victory almond. I'm Pavlov dogging myself. That sounds really weird now that I've said it out loud. But every time I get a victory, I'm giving myself a reward. Me when I'm dogging my Pavlov. Okay, see this? Who a Pavlov and their dog? They dog. Also, Catholic altar boy. That doesn't sound like a compliment, God Soldier, but I appreciate it. But also, you're a lie. I've never sang once in my life. I'm an excellent actor, though. I was the lead in a play one time at my church. Glazing, back in my day, we called that flirting. Glazing, back in my day, we called that baking. So, back to back, 10 out of 10s. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, I'm sort of throwing everything at the wall right now, so we'll see what happens. I get it. Pavlovin it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Pavlovin it. Ironic, considering you played Satan. True. True. Okay, can I beat the mob boss, though, as Cuphead? This is the one that was really giving me trouble. I tried to start the stream by playing as Cuphead, and then I was like, I'll come back and play as Miss Chalice. And this one in particular really whooped me. Again, kind of one of those ones where it's just like a lot is happening on the screen. Also, this second phase sucks as Cuphead. I don't know. I think I gotta stay on the bottom floors and just focus fully on dodging. Okay, okay, so this is doable. It is doable. Oh, that was way too close. Stop! Stop it! We did it. We did it! We did it! I'm actually really proud that we're doing this with Cuphead. Of course, I don't think the flying ones don't make any difference. Not really. Not in ways that matter. Like this one in particular, I don't think I need to do this again. Old Winchester. In the lab, straight up Pavloving it and by it, well, let's just say, haha, my dog. I think these ones are gonna suck. I think these are gonna be downright terrible. At least they won't grip. You're not wrong. I totally jumped and hit that, by the way. What is happening? Okay, off to a abysmal start. Yeah, what a nightmare, dude. Yeah, also, I think it's weird that she just gets 4 HP. Okay. Well, we at least got to the last phase. We at least got to the last phase. I don't know if we'll survive. I'm dead. Yeah, I should have dashed. I went for a double jump because I was used to playing with her. If we can get to that second phase, or the final phase with 2 HP, I think we'll be golden. But it's really just about getting there. That's kind of the issue. This geese crossing, I don't know the best way to dodge it at all. Just jump to the bottom and say a little prayer, I guess. These freaking gnomes are about to drive me up a wall. Okay. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can clutch it up. I don't know if that's going to hit or not. Yeah, it'll hit. Easy peasy. All right, sick. If we can beat all of them as Cuphead, I will be a happy boy. Of course, I am worried about Saltbaker. Saltbaker might be on a different level. Hey, we even got a brand new record on that one. Carl, going to your point about how you've played this game for 40 hours. This game really is quite disgusting. So are old cartoons, though. You know, we blame it on this game, but it's like, they're just reflecting some times of the past. I saw someone talking about how they were able to 1cc Metal Slug in like 10. Sorry, what is 1cc? 1 crowd control? That's what I know CC from. I thought the same thing. There is a strange undercurrent of weird, disturbing stuff here. Again, it just reminds me of... Sorry, I just saw your message. I keep wanting to call you Truth. For the record, if y'all didn't know, Horizon here is Truth. It's just a rebrand. Sorry, just Truth. That made it sound like, don't get your hopes up, everyone. It's just Truth. One continue clear. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so you don't have to be nice to him at all. any more nice than you were to Truth, you know? This man just throwing whales out here. I keep trying to double jump. Now they're going to be mean to me, true. Anytime a new person comes in, I'm just going to say, oh, that's just Truth. Just by the way. Let's see how y'all change. Be a social experiment. It'll actually just be like a new person, and we'll be like, why are they bullying me? I'm new here. Why does he bring a dinner bell to be turned into a snowman? What's that about? Don't be a fridge. Don't be a fridge. Don't be a fridge. The fridge is the worst. The fridge is the worst. So many things are on the screen. So many things are on the screen. I'm in danger. There's too many things happening to me. Boop, 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 boop. Crap! Oh, I don't remember that at all. What is that? That did not happen the last time I fought him. Please knock him out. Defeat a boss on Inkwell Isle without killing any of their minions? What? It won't be a social experiment. It'll be a viewer expulsion program. Why am I getting brand new records as Cuphead? Why am I playing it better as Cuphead? That doesn't make any sense. All right, I'm going to hop off. Getting car sick. Love you, bye. Let me know if you want to play some. I might be down. All right. I don't think I can tonight, but I'll hit you up. I didn't realize you were in a car. Are the records on a per character base? I don't think so. A, B, A minus, A plus. But if I switch... He's driving. He better not be driving while hanging out in stream. No, it doesn't look like it's a pirate padlock. Yeah. It doesn't look like the ratings are character based, so I'm apparently just playing better. Let me hold on. We did Glumstone the Giant. We did the Moonshine Mob. We did the Howling Aces. We're skipping Esther Winchester because I don't think that's really a difference at all. And we did Mortimer Freeze. So now we've just got Chef Saltbaker as Cuphead. I'm fully convinced God Soldier would drive a bus full of children himself while texting. Same. Same. He would just throw up Lord of the Rings and put it on the dashboard. Now, am I going to be able to do this is the real question. Because without a double jump, I think this whole area becomes exceptionally more difficult. But also, maybe, you know, maybe it's not so bad because I'm also way more used to Cuphead. I mean, we're going to find out here in a second. Okay, well, we're off to a really bad start. These camels or animal crackers or whatever they are. I thought they were sheep, but one of them definitely looked like a camel just now. Really kind of wrecked my stuff here. So we're kind of in a bad spot. 1 HP is rough. Okay, not bad. Not terrible. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. I wasn't expecting him to just drop on my head just immediately. We're gonna retry. Getting hit that early is a little rough. Well, I don't know if that hit him at all, dude. Well, at least we got to the second phase pretty quick. But I legit don't think I hit him at all with that super blast. Dang it, dude. Run, man! I threw, dude. I did the second phase earlier without getting hit, and this time I got hit 3 times. Rough. It's alright. It's alright. That said, I'm fairly confident we can do it now. Which, you know, this really isn't like some great feat or anything. I'm sure a lot of streamers or gamers have done this DLC as Cuphead. Not this poorly. Do you think using the auto-seeker would help here so you can only focus on dodging? Yes and no, because the biggest thing is the auto-seeker does so little damage that it would make this fight quite literally like maybe 3 times as long. So it's like, yes, I'd have an easier time dodging, but also at that point, it's just like a thing of attrition. I'd rather get this portion over with quicker, doing my absolute best to dodge, than spacing it out, so to speak. Sorry, that wasn't really articulated very well, but obviously I'm doing a lot of hard stuff here.
Here's a real-time lap and begin.
But the auto-seeker weapon really is probably I think it's the weakest in the game, which makes sense. Dang it, dude. I should have dashed. Well, that definitely hit him. Really? I got hit with the lime on the backslide there? Are you serious? I feel like I got cheated there, man. I thought there was like at least a small portion of iframes. But apparently not. Okay, this time I'm not going to be in the middle of the screen just for him to wreck me. Nope, never mind. They just come down wherever you are. Okay. I don't have a double jump here, which is what's making me really stressed. Yeah, I think that's going to be the hardest part, is like doing this portion without a double jump. That Miss Chalice just has built in. That's stupid. I don't understand why there's also a fireball. Just this entire fight. For what purpose? That's so frustrating. I can do this. It's the first time I've really had, you know, a challenge. And also, I'm not even doing any of the actual challenge run stuff, so like trying to get A+, trying to get a perfect score. So this is my own little challenge of doing it as Cuphead or Mugman. So I should not complain. That stupid fireball is so awesome. I didn't realize I don't need 2 charge shots to break those things. I need a charge shot and just 1 shot. That's really good to know. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I should have dashed. I should have dashed. What am I doing? I'm throwing. Okay. It really just comes down to that last portion. I feel like once I get here, it's like it's fine. I got it. But then it's like, okay, the platforms. Balls, dude. Balls! I gotta slap him and then get the shot in. But man, not having a double jump there makes it real dicey, dude. I knew I was too close to that side. I knew I was too close to that side. Please be done for right there. Okay. Get these stupid animal crackers off my screen! Okay, we're doing good. We got 2 hard points this time. Or health points, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, good. I was about to say, was that a little greedy? I was really scared I was going to get hit by the buzzsaw. That was not even fair, dude! Oh, I knew he was like one shot. I'm pretty positive he was one shot. Oh! Ah! Man, being Miss Chalice really does make it just so much easier. Having 4 heart points, or health points, I can speak, is just like night and day difference. But I think I need the smoke bomb dash. I mean, maybe not. Ridiculous. I'm not quitting until I get this. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. We're doing great. We're doing great. I feel like the last time you fought him on stream before the Zelda stuff, you beat him as Cuphead. I don't think so. Maybe? Shouldn't have stayed there. I shouldn't have stayed there. That's frustrating. Okay, I'm actually throwing now. I'm actually throwing. There's no reason for me to go into this. I'm dead. I'm dead. Dang it, dude. I mean, maybe you're right. And it was just this boss I did it on? And I do feel like I'm getting better every rotation, so that's nice. Consolation prize, you know? I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button! Yeah, it's honestly muscle memory, but also just like, just getting the patterns down. And it's also this gosh dang, this fireball is the outlier. I feel like the fireball is what really gets me. Everything else I can almost dodge just being like, not even paying attention to it. But then the fireball comes at me and I'm just like, oh crap, I forgot the fireball. Also, yapping does not help. Pause, take a breather, Pavlov the dog, give it another go. Dude, I'm always Pavloving the dog. I honestly need to use my dodge button more often. Well, my dash button. he said, and then never used his dodge button once. Huh. That seemed weirdly fast. Bull crap, I didn't parry. Bull crap, game. Come on. Ugh. Let's freaking go. There it is. There it is. Good lord. Good lord, we did it. Victory almond. It's gonna be like grade F. B+, I'll take it. Oh, we do that? No, we don't need to do all that. Calm down, game. Calm down, game. Well. The only thing I've never... I can go back up here? I thought I already beat all these. You just let me play them again? Oh, can I do them? I've never done these as Cuphead. I've never done these as Cuphead. I feel like these are probably going to be easier as Cuphead.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Unless, of course, they just lined up for me. I'm sorry, do I not even have... I don't have my, I'm just now realizing I don't have my smoke bomb.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Oh, when you said gauntlet. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be impossible to do. Bro. When it said gauntlet, that's not what I was meaning. Exit to map. I want to take them one at a time. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, but now it's not... Oh, because the knight's already here. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid.
Good day for well done. Now go.
Yeah, I don't think that's even worth it. So not worth it. But we can get 2 in there and 3 on the other one. So that definitely makes up for it. Of course, this little move is like the only move he does, it seems like. Oh, I say that. Stop doing the stabbing upping move. I'm not even up there, big dog. I am on the floor. This little upward slice does not make sense. Okay, well that was actually way easier as Cuphead. Because you can just bounce, you can just juggle off of his head. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay, so now the bishop. Imagine the bishop will be equally as easy. The bishop is really cool. The bishop's like one of my favorite things in the game. Yeah, once again, I don't have my smoke bomb, which is crazy to me. That I don't have my invulnerable attack. Or invulnerability moment. What am I doing? Holy crap, he's coming, dude. He's pissed. Oh, I can't. Yo, what up, Bartholomew? Hello for stream streak. Goodbye for work. All right, bud. Hey, have a wonderful day at work. It's going to be a good one. I believe. So far, this is significantly harder as Cuphead. Maybe not too bad, but just definitely weird. Also, is he just hitting the 6-7 in the background here? That's what I get for saying that. Bro's just dropping bells all over the place. He's all over the place. This man's the bell master. Stop spitting out bells. So I probably need to play it just a little... Man, him just, like, teleporting in the middle there, really frustrating. Maybe he teleports in the middle every time, and I just need to, you know, not be in the middle when he disappears. Come on. He did not appear in the middle that time, so wrong theory. Don't touch me! Ah! Yo, what up, Dice Roller's Den? Yes, I did get new glasses. I had a new prescription, so, and I'm still getting used to them. I got them quite literally yesterday. Everything is wonky. It is, everything is kind of oblong or weirdly shaped. I was washing a pan this morning that I know for a fact to be circular. And it was, in fact, oval as I was washing it. And I was like, this is a trip. But hopefully that will, over time, change. And my eyesight will get back to normal. I'm in a pickle here. Last one? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Time to go down. Let's go. Let's go. He can't see and he's still crushing it. I mean, I can see everything's just kind of weirdly shaped. Like, my monitor, for instance. I know it's a rectangle. I know it's a rectangle, but it looks more like a, what is it, a trapezoid? Where the bottom's shorter than the top? It's, all the dimensions are way off. If I look down at my desk looks like it's slanted away from me. Yep, it's a trip. It's a trip. Yo, Lord Captain Jables, what's up, my friend? How you doing today? It's great to see you. We're just kind of goofing off at this point. We already beat through all of the DLC. I'm just kind of replaying it, but as Cuphead. And if y'all didn't know, if you play as Miss Chalice, she's got like a different moveset. And honestly, a lot of these enemies are designed for Miss Chalice. So playing them as Cuphead, kind of difficult. And of course, we're going through, you know, the little chess pieces, which are more like challenge matches anyways. I missed that. I failed. Okay, I got hit by the spark 2 times in a row. Kind of hard to see those sparks in my peripheral, if I'm being honest. And that's not because of the glasses. They're just so tiny. So far, this one's way harder as Cuphead. Because I'm just, like, bouncing so high into the air. I feel like I hit that skull just now, no? I didn't parry it right. I didn't parry it right. We got pretty far, though. I am doing excellent, Jables. I appreciate you asking. How's your day been so far? You doing anything exciting? Or just been a chill day so far? Thought I hit it there. I was incorrect. Back-to-back hits. Hopefully those count and aren't separated out as one. Again, trying to juggle multiple into them at once. Just get as much damage going as possible. Of course, if I keep dropping them like that, try and... Oi! 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 That's on me. Making some amateur mistakes here. Getting greedy. Sometimes you don't need to be greedy. You just need to be consistent, you know? Oh! I got greedy. I got greedy and I paid the price. You know what I'm saying? Pretty chill. Random flash storms in the area. Thunder and rain to cool things off is nice. As long as the sun doesn't come back out and heat it up again. For real. For real. I always hate it when it's like raining and it's like, oh, finally some shelter from the scorching hot sun. And then I don't know how I got hit there. And then just immediately it's like the sun's back out and now it's just hot and wet. And I feel like I'm being boiled alive. What if I got extra greedy? What about that? What if I just became consumed by greed? I get hit. That's what happens. These stupid sparks. Oh, I thought that head was gonna hit. Also, I love that he's an executioner, and he's just flinging severed heads at me, dude. That one should be good. Oh, that spark! Oh, the spark got me, dude. Also, that was not a good run at all. Consistently greedy, dude. If I had a tagline. The moment you said, what if I got extra greedy, the stream cut out for a second. Perfect. Let's just restart that one. I took a hit immediately. I'm also being boiled alive, even with the fan. It's brutal here. Yeah. It started off, at least here in Texas, it started off as like a very slow, kind of mild summer, but boy, did it pick up quick. Like, I feel like June was one of the mildest we've had in a long time. We had tons of rain, at least where I am. And it was not bad at all. And then all of a sudden it was like, guess what, baby? 100 degrees. You thought it was going to be easy this year? I don't think so. Like, oh, Lord, please. Please have mercy on us. This is so much harder because I'm having to deal with Cuphead's, like, when Chalice parries, she doesn't fly directly up in the air. At least I don't think she does. So I'm feeling like I'm having a lot more difficulty with air control here. It's not going to reach. And I couldn't get to it because of the Spocks. These Spocks are killing me. Okay, got that one. That one's going, gone, dude. Okay, that one's going to connect. That one's going to connect. That was everything I could do just to not get hit. That one did not go the direction I wanted it to. That one's going to hit. And I was like, any day now, I think we're going to get there. We were getting closer and closer. I think the Rook is actually the hardest. Now that I'm like coming back and thinking about the tier list, I think the Rook is by far the hardest out of those. Yeah, I've got him as making me sweat. I don't think he's Giga Boss level territory, but he's definitely the hardest out of these little mini games or whatever they are. Now all we've got left is the Queen. Same, it was really nice for a while, and then last year it was very kind. And last year was very kind, so it kind of fooled me. Yeah. Already ready to change the tier list. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about bumping him up one. I just wanted to make sure he was at the making me sweat level. Oh, man, I don't know how I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, I take it back. Those are actually not that bad to hit it all. Good, okay. I parried off of the cannon, not off the people. That was a mistake. Okay, so I don't need to be near the cannons while I'm trying to parry those. I think I'm doing okay. Oops, I completely whiffed there. I keep expecting her to turn around faster than she is. Okay, well, I felt like I did a good job, and then I just started whiffing. Yeah, she just kind of randomly stops short sometimes. Oh, crud! Yeah, not having the invulnerability roll that Miss Chalice, you know, innately has makes it very difficult. Oh, come on. Balls, dude. Okay. It's gonna be okay. Just take a breather. You've done all the hardest stuff here. Oh, almost got hit by an egg there. It's mostly dodging at this point. Like, I don't want to get hit. I got 1 life left, and I know she's like 1 or 2 shots left away. There it is. I knew it was 1 shot. Or at least 1 or 2. But we finally did it. That one in particular was way harder, I think, as Cuphead than it was as Miss Chalice, you know. That's just how it be. That's just how it be. Alright, folks. Hey, I'm going to end stream a little early today. I normally don't do that, but I'm actually super behind on my video editing stuff. Especially with all this Cuphead stuff that's popped up. And I'd like to be fresh and make sure everything's all the ducks in a row for Monday. A little 50 minutes. Yeah, relative, you know. Time is relative. But no, I'm going to end stream early today. And we'll see you Monday. Behind on video editing, I had no idea what that's like. Yeah, dude. It's so funny. I'll be like, oh, I only have to make like 5 to 10 shorts. And then I sit down and just like, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to be because of all of the chopping up and sifting through the footage. Time goes by pretty freaking quick. But that said, I'm super excited for Monday. Twilight Princess is going to be amazing. I've already got it set up. I've already tested everything. It should it should run smoothly. Should being the operative word there, the important anchor word, if you will. We'll see. We'll see. But hey, thank y'all so much for hanging out. Always a pleasure. We'll see y'all Monday. Be ready for some Twilight Princess. Peace out, everybody. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. Apple Smacks, what's wrong, baby bear? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did my OBS break? What happened here?